An advantage of charts is that they make use of the mind's ability to absorb lots of information quickly. To free your chart to communicate powerfully, observe these 5 tips to keep it clean. In my lesson on a simple style, I point out that less is more when it comes to communicating with words. Well, less is more for charts too. By making your charts include less, the essential content communicates more freely and more powerfully. So what should you exclude? First, remove redundancy. Omit the labels within the bars in this chart since the legend on the right-hand side makes them redundant. This chart does not need both grid lines and value labels. For the sake of simplicity, choose one or the other. Second, sacrifice precision if necessary for the sake of simplicity. We nullify the ability of the mind to absorb information quickly through a visual display when we make a chart like this one. The value labels add precision, but they defeat the purpose of displaying data with a line chart. If the numbers are necessary, include them in a table, either instead of or in addition to the line chart. Third, allow for plenty of white space. The eye is lazy and is drawn to empty space. Revise any crowded chart so that there is plenty of white space both within and around the chart. Too many charts use a gray background because the chart-making application gives the chart creator a gray background by default. But a white background keeps the chart clean. Fourth, simplify visual effects. The visual effects that you tame might be colors. This chart is gaudy. Also, the color variation does not contribute to the meaning of the illustration. Since this bar chart is not a grouped bar chart, each bar should be the same color. The visual effects that you control might also be dimensions. It can be tempting to make a chart 3-dimensional, but 2-dimensional charts are almost always easier to understand. In fact, 3-dimensional charts can distort the data display. In this 3-dimensional pie chart, the slices at the front and back are actually the same size and represent the same proportions, but the one in front looks larger. Fifth, position text horizontally. In an attempt to fit labels into this grouped bar chart, the creator placed them diagonally. A legend that supplies horizontal text and labels bars by color can keep your chart clean. In my last point, I did ask you to simplify colors, but color variation contributes meaningfully in this chart and enables the chart creator to omit a great deal of text. The y-axis label is an exception to the principle of positioning text horizontally. The next time you create a chart, keep it clean by following these 5 tips.